Hey, my name is Matt, and I don't know about you, but where I am, summer has apparently finally arrived, so I certainly hope wherever you are, you're getting out enjoying the nice weather. This is the first stock speedrun for the weekend of June 4th, 2022. If you are unfamiliar with what a stock speedrun is, as always, please check this video's description for an explanation, and also a disclaimer as to its content. Even if you've read it before, go ahead and take a look. Again, I haven't updated it, just to remind yourself, because again, it is a very important disclaimer. Don't do your own research. That's all I wanna. That's all I want. That's the entire idea that I want to get across with that. Anyway, let's see what we got. AudioEye. That's not how that works. You can't hear through your eyeballs. I already don't like the name of this. Okay, these are interesting numbers. Very nice revenue increases. However, why are they still struggle to make a profit? In fact, despite revenue going up, they are making less of a profit over time. Quarterly chart shows something kind of similar. This quarter one of 2022 throws a little bit of wrench into the earnings decline, since there is a slight. It is slightly better, but it is still struggling to make a profit. Let's see, what is this? Is this video or audio or both? What is this? Patented internet content publication distribution software. Related services to internet, print, broadcast, other media to people regardless of their network connection, blah, blah, blah. Conversion of digital content into accessible formats and allows for real-time distribution to end users on an internet-connected device. Offers AudioEye. Oh wow, AudioEye makes a product named AudioEye? What? My fucking mind's blown, man. Company always on testing, remediation, monitoring solution that provides performance, blah, 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 blah. Address a range of disabilities including dyslexia, color blindness. I am colorblind myself. I have sometimes trouble figuring out similar colors, so that's nice. Epilepsy, others, provides additional solutions, blah, company solve medium businesses, corporate enterprise, and nonprofit. Okay, so they don't make internet content, they enable internet content. Okay, I mean, that seems like a good business. They're apparently doing good business, but again, why can't they turn a profit? That is very, very strange. And it's not like these negative profits, these negative earnings are a surprise. Apparently, those are expected also. Sometimes they're not as expected, and sometimes they're over-expected, but they're still expected. So whatever is built in here that's causing this, despite seeming to be, pulling in good business, still hemorrhaging money. I kind of wonder what's causing this. Let's go ahead and find out. Okay, first of all, first article I see here, 3 million stock repurchase program. How the hell do you have cash on hand to repurchase stock when you have literally no income and you are burning money? What the hell's going on here? And also, did the stock move any at all based on that news? Kind of. Was this on Friday? Announced Thursday after market. Yes, it was. So that news alone made it bump up from hovering around 3.4 all the way up to a peak of 4.23. In fact, I can see the percentage here, 20% just on Friday, just from this news. Announced today that its board of directors are authorized a repurchase of $3 million of the company's outstanding shares of common stock. So apparently they got cash on hand somehow. They got it stuffed in some mattress somewhere. And actually, that's a good chunk of the company too, because this is only $46 million market cap. That is, do some quick math here. That's not an insignificant chunk of the company. Where's my calculator? Calculator. But the always on top button? Yeah, keep on top. Thank you. So I got 46 million. divided by 3 million. Well, I need 46 divided by 3. That is unhelpful. There. 15. Oh, how do I calculate percent? I can't do math. It's 15 of this 100 divided by 15.333. Okay, I think I did that right. It's about 6.5%, which is not insignificant. Holy shit. Okay, very interesting. Strategically deploying capital that will drive the greatest value for our stockholders. Stock repurchase program reflects the strength of our business and our confidence in our future cash flow. Stock at any time. Very, very interesting. And actually, come to think of it, this 46 million number is... I'm assuming that this is calculated using the most recent closing price, which would be $4. How many shares are outstanding here? I don't know if this calculation that I'm doing right now matters, but I'm actually very curious. So shares outstanding, 11.49. Hold on, I gotta bring up the calculator again. Shouldn't have got rid of it. Yeah, so I want to do 11.49. Where is the chart? 11.49 times 4.07, 46.76. Yes, that's the market cap here. Now, if I was to do, if I was to do that 11.49.49 times what the closing price was on Thursday, which looks to be around, I'm just going to do 3.4, because that's what it was hovering around that day. I'm not too sure what this small end-of-day dip is about, but I'm going to ignore that. Times 3.4, that's a market cap of 39. So, calculating from the market cap at the time of the announcement, okay, then they are divided by 3, 13... that would have been 7.6% of the company that they could have anticipated buying back. That's a lot. Dang. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Let's see. What else can I find about it? That's presenting to spring into action. Nobody cares. Coming to present spring into action. Nobody cares. Reports Q1 loss. Tops revenue estimates. Reports first quarter. Matches first quarter. Oh wait, that's PayPal. Tops revenue estimates. So they always report a loss, but then they top the estimate. Is there any idea where that money's going? Came in with a quarterly loss. There's a year ago. Quarterly. Underperformed the market so far this year. Actually, yeah, what does that larger chart look like, come to think of it? Eee. What? Holy whoa, baby. Okay, why did this top out at 21, why did this top out last year? What has happened to it since then? Or rather, what has happened to it prior to that? That made it go up like that? Hedge funds are selling AudioEye. That makes... Man, I'm getting mixed signals about this. I'm expected to decline. Reports second quarter results. Misses revenue estimates. Moving average crossover alert. Yeah, that was shortly after it started to slip back. I want to... Man, this is going to be a tough call. Because I see a lot of positive and I see a lot of negative signs. And I'm not too sure where to take it. I could do a cop-out and hit hold, but I kind of don't want to do that because this seems like a company that requires a strong opinion. It demands a strong opinion. You either hate it or you love it. Let's see what people in the conversation section seem to think. Do they hate it or love it? Will a recession affect this company? If business starts to close or struggle, to be less sales for AudioEye. I mean, less sales are bad. If you're already struggling to make a profit, yes, less sales are very bad. Dramatically overstates the size of the market. They point to large numbers of websites. Imagine this company having $4 million in free cash flow. Yeah. That's kind of why I'm curious as to where that buyback money is coming from. Or actually, this is like the uncle that works for Nintendo scenario. I don't know if I should trust this guy. It's just under 6 figures. He was interviewed by 5-6 people. 23 people were hired in the past 2 months. Company is growing like a weed. Again, growth doesn't mean much if you can't eventually become profitable. Kind of pointless. I want to know what happened to this back in last year, so I'm gonna go AudioEye February 2021. Because unfortunately the Yahoo articles won't go back that far, so I want to know what has happened to this. Digital accessibility, February 2nd. This was published on February 2nd. Let's see, what else? Flex AudioEye. That's newborn digital accessibility, blah, blah, blah. Achieved record growth in 2020 as it grew its leadership team, invested in its technology, expanded reach. That might have been what that climb up was about. But then it just couldn't capitalize on it, which is unfortunate. I want to see the big chart. Show me the big chart. 2 years, yes. Where's February 2nd? Right there. Holy shit. February 2nd. This article was published at the peak. Literally, this article. This article was published at the peak. You gotta be kidding me. New standard in digital accessibility, investment in technology results in a new platform announced today. Combines artificial intelligence and automation with the knowledge. I kind of... How... Where's the dang chart? I wonder how... Well, actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. What I was going to say is how soon... Because this took a drop almost immediately. As quick as it went up. In fact, you know, something happened in January also. Something happened, like, right here. Yes, thank you, Google. AudioEye... Can't find anything. AudioEye blog? They have a blog? Investor Relations. Very AudioEye trusted certification. That was in January. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is just some doctor's website. Ooh. I don't know. I can't see. I mean, I can see, obviously, my eyes are working, but I don't see anything that's coming up. Yeah, compliance, same as firewalling. Like, what is all this shit? This is your blog? This is terrible. Yeah, press releases. View all press releases. I need to go back. Can I search time frames? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Oh, nope, too far. Nope, also too far. It's newborn digital accessibility. Trying to figure out why it went up. Something about this article. Can I get more granular with this chart? Can I have 1 day? No, of course not. That would be too easy. I don't know. It's so annoying that this doesn't work properly. Why, when I pick interval of 1 day, it still says it's like a 2 year selected. Why does it take me all the way back to the month? Or, oh wait, I can slide it over. Okay, here it is. So 22nd, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. The first. Oh, okay. I think I see here. So it had. Okay, so the larger chart with the less granularity was a little misleading. It was here on the second that article was published, and that's when it took off all the way up to 43. And then I guess hype died down, and everyone kind of saw that this was going nowhere, and it's just down, down, down from there. This little tiny bump here from the offering. Oh, this is a tough call. Oh, jeez, this is hard. Okay, let me explain why this is hard. So I saw. If you were to show me jeez, I don't even know where to start with this. So things that I didn't like. Okay, let's start with things that I didn't like. Things that I did not like are the fact that despite apparently growing the business, they are not even close to any kind of profitability. In fact, the profitability prospects appear to be getting worse over time, seeing as they're losing more money every year, despite bringing in more money every year. That's completely bonkers to me. Other thing I didn't like is this apparently does not seem to be a favorite with the shareholders themselves, considering that the price has been steadily sliding down ever since it peaked back in February of last year, given that article, which apparently just announced all the cool stuff they were doing, and that was enough for people to say, oh, gimme, buy, nah, 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 nah. And it was very quick for the hype to fade away, and now you have it today at $4, even though it was $3.40 just the day prior, but now they are announcing the buyback, which brings me to things that I did like. They may not be growing earnings, but they seem to be growing revenue. That's very nice. They apparently have enough free cash on hand and feel confident enough to announce a stock buyback program for a completely ridiculous, I know 7.6% or 6.4, depending on what number you're calculating from. Doesn't seem like a lot. That's a lot for a buyback program. At least it does to me. So that was very, what I'm looking for, not impressive. Interesting doesn't really cut it either. I'm not too sure what word to use. Interesting or impressive. Interpressive. I'm going to go ahead and invent a new word there. So that was very interpressive. And that's kind of all I can think of with the good. And taking all the good with the bad. You know, when I look at companies, it's usually either all good stuff or all bad stuff. Or maybe there's some good stuff and some bad stuff, but they are not even. Like maybe it's 70% good, 30% bad, or vice versa. So the call is still fairly easy to make. Like if you have an apple, and the apple is 30% good, you're probably not going to eat that apple. If it's 70% good, you might, depending on how hungry you are. But these guys. This is right on the line. I can easily say this is 50% good, 50% bad. And I have no idea where... I honestly have no idea where it's going to go. I'm hesitant to say that buyback could be the start of a bounce. Because I really have no basis to say that, aside from just hope. Also, why do the buyback now? you haven't had anything that really impressed based on the stock price. You haven't had anything that really impressed any shareholders since February of last year. So why announce that now? It's kind of suspicious to me that they announced it now when their price has slid enough that they are $2 away from $2.40 away from no longer being in compliance with NASDAQ rules. I assume they're on the NASDAQ. And then they would need to do, reverse splits and whatnot. It's suspicious they would announce this now. Because maybe they don't actually believe that it's a good move for the company to buy back this stock. Maybe they don't actually have enough cash to comfortably do this. But they feel like announcing it will at least bump the price up a little bit and buy them some time, maybe? I don't know. You know what? I know I said I didn't want to go for a hold because I felt like that was a kind of a cop-out, but I feel like I have to here because it's not a buy and it's not a sell. There's good stuff and bad stuff. How can you hit either of these buttons when you can justifiably say in your own head that really you don't know where it's going to go? It can go anywhere. I'm going to say hold. Say hold. I hate hitting that hold button because I feel like with this much interesting information about a company, you should be able to make a decision somewhere, but I honestly just can't. I have no idea what this is. I have no friggin' idea where this is gonna go. And it kind of annoys me too. This is the first company in a long time where I'm at a loss as to where it's gonna go. I am at a complete loss. And usually when I'm at a when you don't know where it's gonna go, you err on the side of caution, and hit sell. But that's when it's kind of, that's when it's kind of going sideways a little bit. Maybe this isn't going sideways. This can either crash. This can either crash or what? Okay, when I say I don't know where it's going to go, I don't mean. Where I don't mean that I don't know where it's going to slowly go. This thing is a coiled spring. This thing is a coiled spring, and that spring is either going to shoot to Mars or drill to the center of the Earth, and I have no idea which direction. I don't know when either. It could be a year from now, it could be 2 years from now. I don't know. I mean, probably the longer out you go, the longer out you wait for that big swing move. I think the higher chance you have of that move being to the upside, to be honest. But I have no idea. And I could sit here for a few more minutes and continue to explain how I have no friggin' idea where this is going to go. But I think I've prattled on enough. I think you probably think I've prattled on enough too, so... That's it, and I'll see you in the next one.